Hey, Star School parents and families, this is Mr. Kingshot here. I just wanted to show you a little bit of the hotspot that you got today and kind of how to work it, get it started, and the different Wi-Fi options that you have that come through this. So I want to start by just powering it up. The directions do emphasize that it's important to get this thing fully charged before you decide to use it. The good news about these is that they charge really quickly. So we got ours powered to about full bars in no time flat. So I'm going to use my middle button here to power it. The other button we'll use is on top here, and it's the menu one. So I'm just going to hold it for a couple seconds here. And then we get to the welcome screen. I can let go. And it will start to give me just a couple different screens before it takes me into the actual menu here. And now I'm into the menu, and I'm going to use my menu button on top to kind of filter through these. We have device info, won't really use that one much tonight. 2.4 is going to be a speed that we could use. It's a little bit slower compared to the next one we have, which is 5 gigs. That's a little bit faster for if you're curious for having multiple kids on the internet with this device. You might want to tend to use the 5 compared to the 2.4, but if you can make the 2.4 work, sometimes that's good for data purposes. Device settings is what we're going to go to here in a second. And then software update, don't need. USB, don't need. Back home is where we will go to power it off. So I'm going to go all the way back to device settings. And in here, I can switch if I want the 2.4 or if I want the 5. And for this example, I'm going to use the 5. And I'm going to leave it at that. And then I'm going to hit my menu button to go OK. And we're good. Mobile data is fine. So now I'm going to be ready to kind of power it up onto my Chromebook. So I'm going to go back to the Wi-Fi that I picked, which was 5G. I'm going to hit OK. And right here with the lock is my password. And what's nice is the password for 2.4 and 5 are exactly the same. So I'm going to go into my corner here. And I'm connected to our Wi-Fi currently, which is not the greatest. And I'm going to go to Verizon RC400L-D1. And what's interesting is that the 2.4 is the same thing, the Verizon RC400L, but it's -D0. So in this example, I'm going to take the 1, and I'm going to take my password of 367E7B, and I'm going to put it in and connect. It's thinking down in the corner, and we're connected. And now I'm able to pull up Google, and I can pull up any of my websites. Now, when I'm all done using it, I'm gonna hit my OK, or actually I'm gonna hit my menu, get me back to my back home button. Here's my home, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna hold it for a couple seconds, powering off, and I'm done. Hopefully this helps as you use this device over the next week as we continue with this virtual learning. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments on YouTube or on Facebook, and I'll help you out in any way I can. Thanks. Have a great night.